Is it working? Is it working?
Yes, it's working, and it looks like we have...
I have a holy terror that wants to be on camera today.
July 17th on a Saturday, and we had some rough ones last night that we didn't get our dry ice like I thought we were gonna. Turned out to be a damper, but I'm on my way to get dry ice right now, and we're gonna be getting out of here today. We're gonna try and stay at a city park in Iowa. I don't know if that's gonna happen or if we're gonna wind up finding somewhere else on the road to stay, but we'll see how that goes. But anyways, it's always something every time when we go on vacation. Anyways, we'll catch you back after a bit here. Oh, here we are, guys. We are actually officially finally on the road. Dewatering time and stretch for her, and wife I think drank too much coffee already. It is what it is. There we are, right behind me over the left shoulder. We are trying to make a good go at it. I don't think we're going to get to where we really wanted to be tonight, but it sometimes happens that way. You can't just say, hey, you're going to make a reservation that first night when you're in an RV. Things do come up. And unfortunately, this is the second time this has happened to us when we were going west. Last year we didn't go west, we went east. So, but anyways, where we stayed at before, if you kind of remember in one of our older videos, there was a Sasquatch with Pepper in the background. It was a cutout Sasquatch. I think we're going to actually stay there again. We looked that up on the map, and we're only about like just a couple hours away from there, about like 2 hours away. It was a campground called Sleepy Hollow, and that was in Oxford, Iowa. So Mitzi's going to give a call, see if we can get that, and then we're going to go from there. So I am talking a little loud because of all the wonderful semis behind us. So in other words, we are going to catch you probably on the road, maybe at the campground, and we'll pick it up from there. So we are having a good time. We did actually have an issue already, not even 12 miles from our house when we were leaving. The backup camera went out, so that means we don't have the availability to see what's behind us when we're driving down the road. But you have to make do sometimes, and you're just gonna have to pay attention to traffic more. So that's my situation, and we're just moving forward and going west. So we'll catch you guys here in a little bit. The life of dog parents. Still waiting. Different rest stop. She has not peed yet. So we're hoping she'll go potty. We made it to Iowa. Of all nice places. And we did get a RV spot.
Reservation for the night.
Yes, same one I was talking about, Sleepy Hollow. Don't know if we'll see anybody. What is that? Chopped off head?
Ichabod.
Ichabod.
We won't see the headless horseman, hopefully. We might see Sasquatch though, and that'll be fun.
And Zena's pulling my arm behind my back, so I'm gonna have to spin and make everybody sick. Big yawn. But yeah, this Iowa rest stop is not a bad rest stop. But actually a nice cool breeze right now. It's been hazy the whole way drive. But we've been surviving, haven't we?
Yeah, I'm sure it's very, very, very unpleasant somewhere, but it's not here. This is nice.
This is a little bit better than Illinois.
Yeah, it was getting grossly warm at home, so it was nice to leave. Even if we did get a bit of a late start, that's all right. We'll find our way.
We always do.
We manage.
Yeah, we stayed at Sleepy Hollow the last time we went out west. And we still made it to Bessey. Plenty of time. Alright, well, we're going to try to make this dog pee. Yet.
Maybe.
And continue down the road. Alright. Check you at the campground. Oh, here we are again. This time at a campground. We're at Sleepy Hollow in Oxford, Iowa. Again, still will not pee. However, very nice campground. It's actually pretty big. It's not far off of 80. We're camped way back up in there. We decided to take a walk. Right behind us right here is 80. That semi going. But anyways, we're calling this the night. And look at this. I found Mitzi. Where's she at? Yellow shirt right there. Here she comes. Of course, trying to make the dog pee again, it's never a good thing. Eventually she will. I think she's looking at the ducks sitting over there. These right here are Zena's favorite things. Water sprinklers. She has been loving these things. Wants to always come down and play in them when they're going. And here comes one right now. You get wet? I think she got a little wet.
Here we go. We're gonna go right there.
Scott's Lookout Tower.
Should be cool.
Yep.
We've been here enough times, we might as well go somewhere cool instead of just sitting around camp. So off we go.
Alright, see you in a few. You can see the lookout tower. It's just right over my right shoulder here. And a little windy up here right now. However,
Great day to climb a lookout tower.
great, yeah, climb a lookout tower that we can't climb. I wouldn't climb anyways. As you notice behind us, we got, it is a prescribed burned area of what, 2011?
2011. So,
Zena's just kind of giving me the yanks around here. So let's go up the stairs and just kind of check it out. Since we're here. Zena's just going to yank me around up here. I'm trying to give you guys some shots of this stuff. Signs are kind of hard to read.
we're covered with sand.
They are covered with sand. Here's what's left. No house no more. Looks like for that prescribed burn, we got a charred picnic table.
Hard to get up there since they
Removed the stairs.
took the stairs out. If you were a real thrill seeker, which I'm not, yeah.
Let's take a walk around here. She's just yanking me along. pretty much all sand down in here.
Cool view from up here, though.
It is a good view.
That's where people come in. No.
Let's stand corrected. We were reading the paper about that ground fire, or the prescribed burn, but this was not a prescribed burn. This was actually human caused. There's a light fixture.
It's melted.
Nothing left of it. It's gonna be a rough trip down the stairs. This happened actually last year in October.
In October.
So, all right. The down the stairs is gonna be the hardest.
Slow, doggy.
There's no handrails left of these stairs. So no wonder why they kind of got blocked off a little bit. But yeah, you can just see the burn for miles.
Well, and there it looks
Go behind us here.
Huh?
Just the miles of burn. Yeah, we talked to this couple up there, and they're the ones that told us about it.
And somebody told them about it, so
Yeah.
literally paying attention to what you're doing. Fire does cause
And
a lot of
also,
trouble.
from what we were kind of told is
Oof.
one person's life was lost in this. So, all right, well, we're gonna head back to the campground. Not too much to see here, but it was actually a really nice drive up.
Hi. Here we are in windy, wonderful Wyoming.
Yep, we find ourselves in Wyoming once again. 2 years ago, we did the same stint with Pepper. This campground, Western Hills, Wyoming. So the backdrop behind us was very pretty last night. It was clear skies, and we got to see the moon with
Venus. It looked like either an exclamation point or a question mark, depending on your feeling for the moment. But it was absolutely amazing and beautiful. So yeah.
So we decided we're not reserved for the one campground in Utah until Friday. We're just gonna go early.
We're just gonna sneak in early.
We had a small bad experience.
Oh, you know.
Either tornado warned storms we could stay in,
Or mosquito warmed swarms.
warm. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We couldn't even get level because the mosquitoes were so ravenous.
Yeah.
And we were just like, nah, I'm not dealing
Forget
with
that.
I don't feel like dealing with that very much. So we didn't.
So Zena's pretty happy, just hanging out, watching people get ready to leave. She's already been to her little favorite dog park.
Her very first favorite dog park.
Yeah.
Her first chance to go off leash. And it's like, don't let her off the leash. And I'm like, yeah, I'm letting her off the leash.
Yeah.
It was about a 5-foot fenced area. And she just sniffed around, snooped around, and wouldn't go. I mean, I might as well have had a leash on her because she didn't get any farther than a leash would have taken her.
Oh yeah.
So, kind of a cool place. Overall, it's really basic, but everything you need is here. There's laundry, there's a store across the street, there's really nice bathrooms and showers.
Oh yeah.
And there's a little putt golf. There's a kid's playground with one of those spinny things that, makes you sick or injures you a lot.
We all had one of them when we were young, or rode one of them, but
yeah,
they're more hard to find nowadays.
The dangerous ones, they have one at school.
Yes.
There's 3 different dog parks. One is gravel, and then 2 are grass. Decent size, so you could have a couple of doggos out there at the same time. Probably, if they were friendly and sociable, they would not have a problem playing in there. But cool place, and I'm sure we'll be back here because it's reasonably priced as well. So
yeah, $40 for an electric site, not bad at all. If that's all you need, $40, you're good to go.
Mm-hmm. Very level.
Very level. Western Hills Campground, Rawlins, Wyoming. Well recommended by us. like we said, this is our second time staying here. If you got to call them, you know, and you're on the road after 8 o'clock, call them. They'll answer.
Fix you up. They'll fix you up.
Yep. They responded prompt after we talked to them, sent us texts. We were able to reserve through a text and then pay in the morning. So really, really great place to stay. So, but in other words, I think we are almost over welcoming our stay because we got to be out of here at 11. So that'll get us to where we need to go about before 3. So in other words, we're going to get out of here. So later. Welcome to wonderful Wild Wild Utah. We're in Utah, not Wyoming. Anyways, yes, we made it to our campsite. You probably can hear Xena in the background barking because she feels like she has to bark. But that is what it is. We are actually enjoying it. We finally got here a day early, and boy, has it been a trip already. So here we are, right back there. Anyways, we will catch you guys later. We do have some very, very nice neighbors. I just got to be very, very careful about having the camera around there because they are playing music. So in other words, we will talk to you guys after later here.
AFrame Daydream. Here we are. This
Back
is kind
from vacation.
this is kind of a follow-up, fill-in.
A gap.
Yeah. We had a lot of weird things occur while we were on vacation, one of which was the camera, the backup camera.
Which we'll talk about later.
Chose to fail very shortly after we left town. Ed's like, what are we going to do? And I said, well, we're going to keep going forward and not look back. So, we looked forward, we didn't look back. That was part 1 of Weird 101. Oh, and then here comes Weird 10 all the time. We had a tire incident
after the Rawlins.
After
you just seen
Rawlins,
here where he came in.
Well, apparently before we even decided to go to Rawlins, the tire was already losing some air, which I wasn't privy to, but once I was privy to it, I suggested we go to Rawlins. We went ahead and we went to Rawlins. We went to a campground we were already familiar with. We like it there, so we'll continue going there, just a heads up. We ended up having what appeared to be like a sidewall damage on our tire. There's really only maybe one place we can think of where it would have happened, and it would have been in some crappy construction area between Cheyenne and Laramie, or just after Laramie. Anyway, there was a sign on the road that said road damage 15 miles ahead, and well, we found it all right. Yep. And our tire found it, and by the time we got done overnighting in Western Hills Campground, we lost quite a bit of air in the tire. Yeah. So we hitched up, got ready to go, went to a Conoco station right around the corner and put air in the tire and realized, uh-oh, it's not a good situation at all. It started bulging and being uncool. So we called the campground, asked if we could park in the North 40 to change a tire since we were going to have to unhitch and everything. And they were very cool and said yes, absolutely. So
Western Hills for the save again.
Yeah, exactly. So we went ahead and parked out kind of by the dumpsters. Had all of the fun that goes along with pulling a tire, changing a spare, etc. And now the regular tire will not fit underneath the truck, just because, yeah, donuts.
Let's add more.
Let's add fun. Let's add fun to an already screwed up situation. So we had to do some random rearranging in the back of the truck to make the tire fit, and we still had a couple 100 miles or so just to get to just to get to the Salt Lake area.
Yep.
We figured it out. We put the spare on. The spare was holding there just fine. The tire got into the back. It wasn't pretty, but it was functional. And we went ahead and went to our space that we had for the next 5 days. We just added a day. Long story short, by the next morning, there was literally no air left in the tire that had come off of the truck. So we're in a situation where we've got to get tires. We did some calling around. We got some bad answers. We got some fair answers. We poked around on Facebook to see some opinions, and we ended up going to Les Schwab Tires that took way good care of us. Midvale location, got us in on an appointment, which we made on the internet, but that was easy. Once that was done, we got in there on time. They were done in an hour and had us out of there for a reasonable price. So if you're in the West and you have a Les Schwab Tires near you, I highly recommend it. I've always had good luck with them.
Yep.
What else?
Nothing really else other than
the dry ice debacle was kind of a continuous thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was everywhere.
But anyways, yeah, we wound up enjoying our vacation. We enjoyed seeing friends that we've seen come up to the campground. But in other words, in all the issues that we had fun. We enjoyed ourselves. Xena grew up into about 2 weeks. So if you would stick around, watch some of the pictures that roll by, and kind of enjoy some of the things that we've seen.
Well, the next two little video clips would be an osprey, I believe, and there's a bald eagle. I'm not sure what order they're in, but we were being surrounded by beautiful birds of prey that were fishing the river. And as much as I would normally fish that river, I was enjoying watching the birds do it, so I didn't even fish. I'm mildly ashamed of myself. Not tired. I had a great time, so I still got to eat fish. My neighbors were kind, so we had cool campers all around us. It was a good time.
Yes, it was. All right. In other words, we will check you later. We've got more videos in the works after this, so enjoy the pictures and some of the film. Bye.
Peace.